Hey guys, today on the Gavin Variety Channel, we're going to be reviewing Megatron Siege War for Cybertron. Let's get into this video review, guys. Let's do this. As you guys can tell, the Megatron in the box is fantastic. The box looks amazing. As you can tell, it's a Siege War for Cybertron trilogy. Megatron with the Decepticon insignia right there. The super nice artwork of Megatron on the side. And it says Voyager class in many different languages. Then you have Megatron on the back, 17 steps in his tank mode. Then you have the little Battle Masters, which have these cool little blast effects. And you can, as you can see, you can plug them on his, you can plug the blast effects onto his shoulders and put the little Battle Masters in his hand and put his gun cannon thing in the back. I'm not 100% sure on the name, but it looks pretty darn cool. And there you have Megatron with his arm cannon and the sword in his hand. I bet he looks amazing in the box, but I bet you he looks even better out of the box. So let's get him out of the box, guys. As you guys can tell, Megatron out of the box looks phenomenal. Get a nice round view of him. He's able to stand pretty darn well. The backpack, which turns into his treads in robot mode, are pretty darn good. They're pretty darn, they put it on there pretty well. And, you know, his feet. One problem I have on this foot right here is that the back of the foot, right here, this peg right here is not as tight as on this side. So this one doesn't like to hold very well, which isn't a huge deal. It's just a little annoyance that I have. You know, see he's got his arm cannon and the sword, and he can hold these all fairly well with no issues. This actually just pegged into the side of his arm, and yeah, he's just Megatron now. And as you can tell, Megatron next to Starscream, they look good. They look really good together, actually. I actually really like those two together, and yeah. So let's get Starscream out of here, and let's get into the transformation. Actually, yeah, let's get into that. Okay, getting right into the transformation. The first thing you need to do is flip up these shoulder pieces that are right there, right behind his head. After you flip up those shoulder pieces, what you gotta do is fold up his fist. So what you really need to do is you need to remove his weapons. That's the first step. So you gotta pull those out. Gotta pull the weapons out of his fist. Then fold his fist up into the arm, into the elbow right there. See that? Okay, you fold it on the hip. Then you put this on here. You put it on the opposite direction. Oh, see? So that's on the opposite direction. Then you take this backpack and you fold it up. Then you take the backpack and fold the backpack up. You turn him around and you fold his arms up. You fold his arms behind his body. And you peg in the other arm right there. And then you have the back of the tank neck. Do you have this? If you use this right here, you pull these apart. You pull them apart. Then you pull them apart, and then like this, you come to the back of the feet, and you pull. And you pull these up right here. You pull these up. You put the legs out. You pull them. You pull the legs all the way out. You fold the legs in. You fold the legs like that. See how I fold the legs like this? You fold the legs like this. And you rotate them on that. Then what you do is you pull the legs out like that. You pull the legs out like that. Then you rotate them in. you rotate the freaking leg. Again, you can't really see that, but what you do is you take the leg and you just rotate it in like this, see? Just rotate it in. That's all you do. Then you close up this section. You fold those up. You close this. You fold that up. I gotta freaking rotate the hips or whatever. Oh yeah, you gotta pull it out a little bit, and then you plug it in. You gotta pull it out a little bit, then you plug it right into the side of his body. There's a little peg right there. There's a little peg right here on his hip. You have to plug it into. So yeah, you gotta plug it into there. Once you fold these little things down, you fold these panels down, and then you plug them in to his hips like that. So then you have this nice back of the tank mode right here. So you got the back of the tank mode right now. This is the back. Right, so you got that. Oh shit, I think I did a rich one somewhere. I did it wrong somewhere. So I gotta unpeg it really quick. And I gotta rotate his body around. So yeah, you rotate his body somewhere in the transformation. Whoops, there's my camera goes. You gotta rotate his body somewhere in the transformation process. And then you have him like this. And then you come right around to the back. And you gotta close this up and shimmy this down, which wasn't too hard honestly. And you shimmy this part down, and then you close this up. So you gotta close this up right here and peg that into place, and you just keep shimmying that down until you have it locked in, until you hear a click, okay? And then you gotta peg it in to place on the legs, and then you can close at the feet. And see how mine has that stupid peg, that problem right there? Yep, that's a little irritating. And you fold them down, and then there you have. Oh, I'm missing a step. I'm missing something. So after you do all that, you take the sword, and you rotate the sword blade. You take the sword and you flip it, and then you put the sword blade right underneath. It should just slot down underneath there. It should be a nice little slot. And you plug it in. You should just plug in down there. But as you can tell, I didn't peg it in there correctly, so now I gotta screw around with it again. Okay, so after fiddling around with it, I actually got the piece to stay. This is irritating too. So on this foot, this decides not to stay in. Actually, this peg won't peg into place. So that's another little minor complaint that I have. The peg won't actually. Well, I just pull this foot off. Yep, you can pull this foot off very easily, apparently too. So. Apparently these pegs are not the best pegs, honestly. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's not the biggest deal that the foot peg is it's really, like, won't peg in there, I guess. Look at it, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's freaking actually, it's really irritating. But it won't peg into place, honestly. I'm thinking that's just my figure, which is pretty irritating, honestly. But if you have it pushed down far enough, it actually won't it won't actually slide down. So if you have his foot angled enough, it won't actually do anything. So yeah, if you have it down far enough, the foot, it won't hang out. So it rolls pretty nice. It actually rolls pretty darn nice. And yes, this has rotation on it. It has 180. Yeah, it rotates 180. To be honest, guys, my thought on this figure is that it's a great figure. Other than the small, little, tiny complaints on the foot over here and the whole thing that won't stay on, and how he... What other complaints did I have? I didn't have any other complaints with him. Oh, and how this foot, it just doesn't stay together in robot mode. Other than that, this figure is freaking wonderful. I suggest you pick up Megatron. More than likely, I'm going to be posing him in robot mode anyways, so it's not any huge issues that I have with him. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.